Coming to you live and uncensored. This is the Hype Podcast. I'm oh so fresh with my co-host, yet to be named.
That's me. We talk about everything from new gadgets, gizmos, politics, movies, and music.
And our very own personal stories, because you know a motherfucker has to keep it real.
To the radio station I currently work at that pays me.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to go to a station event every once in a while. You know, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to bust on anybody's grill here, but yeah, I am. Fuck that.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah.
Yeah, I am busting on somebody, yeah. Because there it is.
Boom.
Another Def Jam.
Wish I had an explosion for that.
There's no explosion on there?
Not anymore. We took it out a while ago.
We don't funk master flex here. We've already decided that.
Yeah. So we close out with the NBA Finals?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Right before we go play some NBA Jam.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, which episode did he listen to?
I don't know. You didn't say?
Oh, we should probably find that out.
I think he probably listened to more than one.
Okay.
I mean, if you want
Dig in
to...
the
Well,
show.
I'm just saying, if he's listening to like an era of the show, and he comes back and was like, "Yeah, I thought you had somebody named Champagne Jane on the show," we might be in trouble.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go dispose.
I
of
mean,
this cup.
the chances that he would go to those 5 episodes. Was it 5?
I didn't probably.
The 5 Champagne Jane episodes.
Yeah, this motherfucker keeps hitting me up about the van. He's like, "Did you get it to a shop yet?" I'm like, "No, motherfucker. The insurance has to come through and look at it."
No, my cousin Champagne Jane's gonna fix it. How is Champagne Jane?
She's good.
She's good. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that your real cousin?
Yeah.
Her name is Champagne Jane. Well, she was on the show.
Yeah.
What is her real name?
Rachel.
Rachel. That's right. Dilfs.
Dilfs.
It wasn't Dilfs. It wasn't Dilfs. It was Dilfs. Huh?
Yeah, it was. Because you were halfway considering renting a toddler to run around.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Okay, please explain the acronym because Dilfs.
Dads I like to fuck.
Oh, okay. You want to elaborate more? Because I must have walked into the wrong part of the conversation. Are you trying to tell us something right now?
Well, when she was on the show, she was like, yo, if you had a toddler, I'd so fuck you. I was like, oh, I'm gonna rent a toddler.
Okay. She thought you was the Dilf.
I wasn't a dilf because I had no child to offer.
Right.
No sacrifice.
No sacrifice. As you hold the baby over the fucking lava pit.
It's a volcano, actually.
It can't just be like the lava pit from Futurama that's in the basement.
Not really dramatic enough
Because
for my taste.
Futurama's not real.
Yeah.
Neither is Family Guy.
Yeah, but Lord of the Rings was a documentary. So.
It was a documentary.
Wait, what?
I love how he fucking tries like that old man fake laugh.
Yeah, Mr. Peabody. That's what we
And
call you.
Sherman.
That's what my Uncle William would call you, is Mr. Peabody. Because I used to be like you, where I take everything all literal. He's like, okay, Mr. Peabody. That's what he used to tell me all the time.
That's fucking awesome.
I've never seen the old cartoon of that, but I did see the new movie.
Well, you just have to watch Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Rocky and Bullwinkle's good too.
It's on Rocky and Bullwinkle. They didn't have their own show. They were like, and now this, and then they showed. You gotta get up.
He reminds me of like a fucking like meth head that has been clean for a couple years. He has just spotty memories of things that don't even really exist. They're just parts of a whole where he's just like, man, I totally remember this. And you're like, nah.
I remember Rocky and Bullwinkle because I remember that with the Flintstones.
It was the same goddamn show.
Rocky and Bullwinkle was on
Mr. Peabody and Rocky and Bullwinkle were the same goddamn show. That's when cartoons had like a variety hour to them.
Dude, that's
I'm
when
talking about
cartoons
Boomerang.
were good fucking cartoons.
It was some real good shit. Yeah, because it's like they'd show you a 7-minute cartoon of them doing this. And they always had the cliffhangers in the middle of the Rocky and Bullwinkle shows, and then they would show Like I don't know which version you saw. I don't know what they show on Disney XD or whatever the fuck you fuck with.
Boomerang.
I don't know. I don't know what they show on Boomerang. But I know when I got up in the morning, I watched Ramblin' Rod.
Right.
Yeah, I watched Ramblin' Rod. Actually, no, they weren't on Ramblin' Rod. They came on separately. That's right. I don't want to fuck. I'm fucking it up.
Cartoons from 9 to 11, baby.
Yeah,
You got your ass kicked outside. You were like, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, in the summer.
Go play.
Oh shoot! As soon as Ramblin' Rod was over, you need to get the fuck out the house.
Grown up time.
Seriously, because Ramblin' Rod was from 7 to 9, and you know I could almost stay late enough before I went to school to see the Smile contest.
What? What was the Smile contest?
Let me break down Ramblin' Rod to you. I mean, you know, let's say we're a local show. Mm-hmm. Right, this is DJ Oh So Fresh live from PDX. Holla. But Ramblin' Rod was
what was that like? Do it again.
Yeah, please. Please.
Holla. Ramblin' Rod was a local cartoon show that came on, and they showed old. They basically showed old cartoons. They really didn't show any new ones. Like, these are the cartoons that they used to use when adults would go to the movies, and they would show these little cartoon shorts before the movie started. So
it wasn't like an actual show.
So you would see Bugs Bunny cartoons that maybe you weren't really meant to see, but it was animated, so it was okay.
It was on the channel. Damn.
So you know you see Bugs Bunny, you see your Woody Woodpecker, you would see I don't know if he played Tom and Jerry, but you definitely get your Porky Pig. Anything the Looney Tunes was on there, Popeye was on there, and
possibly Pink Panther.
Then it shifted into the Animaniacs and all that.
Yeah, that's he never played Animaniacs. It was a different show too.
Any Pink Panther.
I don't know if he ever played Pink Panther cartoons because Pink Panther came on separately. These were all pretty much just cartoon shorts.
Yeah, Pink Panther was like his own thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, because he played cartoon shorts. You know, they were, like I said, they were
6-7 minutes.
They were short movies that were actually in theaters, and everything that was self-contained and had its own show, it played by itself.
Dude, I'm just waiting for them to bring that shit back. That way I don't have to sit through like 15-minute previews of new movies.
Watch cartoons instead of trailers.
Yeah, dude. We're just watching new movies because every single new movie trailer nowadays shows like all the good parts of the movie.
So would you rather trailers or war propaganda?
What does war propaganda have to do with anything?
Because they used to play that in movies too.
Yeah, in like Hitler, Germany.
Actually, no, there was war propaganda. If you looked at some of the cartoons that Ramblin' Rod showed,
oh yeah, dude,
there was a lot of war propaganda in those joints. You know what I'm saying? It was, I mean, because I remember several army cartoons that he used to show where you know they show the big. I mean, because there was I don't know if you ever seen this one, Bugs Bunny versus the Gremlin.
No, I don't.
Oh, it's the one where Bugs Bunny, the Gremlins. Bugs Bunny on the plane with this gremlin, and they're just totally going at it, fucking the fucking plane up. And then they go down, and the plane's coming down out the sky, and right before it hits the ground, it stops. And then Bugs Bunny goes, air brakes.
What?
And with that being said, this is the Hype Podcast. I am the host with no name.
I'm DJ Oh So Fresh.
And I'm Swiss Michaels.
And we are kicking it with you every single week. And he's over here breaking the iPad like he always does. Are you familiar with the soundboard, sir?
Familiar with the soundboard, sir?
I honestly think I need to flip this cord.
I honestly think
you should just be still.
Yeah.
Be still. Sit down. Be still.
Yeah.
Be still. Just sit down and be still.
Oh man, we got a great show for you today because I'm back. That's why the show's great.
That's the only reason.
That's the only reasons because I'm back in the building.
Well, I mean,
Shaq can actually
I guess that
see
means
today.
production's better because we don't have to go through Skype and he can hear all the sound bits.
Production would be better if you'd let me talk.
Yeah, if you would let him finish the rundown, that would be awesome.
Yeah, as I said, I am back in the building, so you guys may rejoice. Shaq can actually see this week. We got an interesting note from X-Ray FM, so we'll go into that a little bit today. I got to talk.
That's a shitty tease.
I got to
just tell the whole thing. Go ahead.
I got a little girlfriend drama I need your guys' help with. So
you always got fucking girlfriend drama.
Well, no. I always have girl drama. This is actual girlfriend drama. So we're gonna get into that a little bit.
Shaq's an expert. He was out there cupcaking when I got here.
Man,
also,
and you owe me a little money on that.
A little
money on what?
He told me that shit wouldn't last 2 weeks.
That's true.
Well, how much he owe you?
Probably like $20.
I don't remember.
Oh, well, if you'd probably like $20, then I guess that means I don't owe you shit.
Yeah. We're also gonna go in detail about these 2 shootings that happened just this last week, and I got some shit to say about that.
And you know what we'll do is we'll go ahead and round it off because it was the biggest thing in my life for the last 2 months. The NBA playoffs, and they are now over.
Thank God.
And now I can just really shit on some people and tell them that I said Warriors in 5.
Dude, I called it at the beginning of the year.
I said Warriors in 5.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take your word for that, but I swear you said Warriors in 4.
I didn't say Warriors in 4 because I didn't think they'd sweep.
See, all you got to do
is bet them $20. So if we're good,
is announce it on the show. Because if you recall last year, my Super Bowl ensemble was recorded.
That was the greatest thing you've done in your existence. This motherfucker really picked the score of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he told me about that shit.
Yeah. I mean, I could not
down
believe
to the point. It was crazy.
I watched. I came back the next week and I was like, hold the fuck up.
That's actually funny because like you guys remembered and I did not even remember.
Yeah,
until you guys said something.
Yeah, no fucking idea.
Yeah, I was just like, whatever. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
So you're back, and you know, I really want to say that I kind of missed you, and then I had to sit here in the studio with you and hear you bitch and moan and play on your phone, and then I remember the parts of you that I didn't miss. So you want to tell people where you've been?
Because was way quieter in here, I'm sure, without me in here.
Because nobody sent in to win your jersey.
I know. Yeah, nobody cares about free shit, actually. So
I mean, motherfucker, they give more of a fuck about where Carmen Sandiego is than where you are.
Damn.
Yeah, for those of you who were listening and don't care, go to hell and fuck your life. That's an old hype podcast tradition. I just like to fill you in on.
Fuck your life.
I'm just going to bring you in on that.
We got to figure out how to clean that up.
Yeah.
Hey, but we should tell you how to get in touch. You can get someone up on the hype line. On the hype line, it's 442-999-HYPE.
That's what you get for drinking the Canadian Mist.
Hey, Canadian Mist. Hey, it's cheaper than Crown.
You can check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/The Hype Podcast, or you can hit us up on Twitter and Instagram at The Hype Podcast.
Hey, that's how we do it. That's how you get in touch. Come fuck with us. I thought we had a voicemail because I told you my phone like erased and took out like 6 months worth of information.
Yeah.
And then I looked back and I was like, oh, we got a voicemail. No, I didn't.
It's because you're still rocking like the iPhone 5 or whatever the hell.
4S, right?
I do not have a 4S. Thank you. Thank you very much. I have a 5S.
You had a 4S for like 10 years, though.
I had a 4S for 2 years, the whole fucking product cycle. Thank you very much.
It was way longer than 2 years.
No, I had a 3S, I had a 4S. I don't miss a cycle.
When you go into the 8 Plus?
When it comes out.
You're going to get it right when it comes out?
Yeah.
Just drop what you're doing and you go snag that bad boy.
It's about time. He's going to be 3 behind.
No, it's not about being 3 behind. It's about having a cycle. I mean, for somebody who's never paid a fucking phone bill, really tell me how it fucking works. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we really got to break it down. I get a new phone every 2 years. Why do I get a new phone every 2 years? Because I pay off the old fucking phone. When I got my cycle came up and I had not paid off my phone when the new iPhone had come out. So I said, fuck it. I'll just fucking wait. You go start buying phones and you tell me about how old my phone is. Fuck you.
And that's the truth.
Nah.
Some cheese on it.
Hey, fuck you. Look at this fucker dead in his eye. Ain't no Oz to it. Ain't no fucking puppies here. What do you think this is?
He can actually look back at you now, though, because he can see.
Yeah, you can see now.
So fucking great.
So let me tell you about this motherfucker. Almost lost his job because he was blind trying to be a photographer.
Almost? Like
almost. They were like, he's like, the quality of Shaq's pictures is kind of falling off. And I'm like, yeah, the motherfucker's blind. I didn't say that.
Hey, no. And
I'm not going to hate, but.
And it's the truth, though.
In defense of him, the pictures probably looked exactly like what he was seeing.
They probably did.
Fuck you.
Just saying. I mean, if they were all shitty and blurry, it was probably the way he was looking at it.
He just noticed people turn it away to the side. I mean, you get complaints because people will see him on the website and like, you got like the half duck face looking off to the side thing going on. And it's like, dude, I don't want to be in the picture like that. Can you guys crop me out of that?
Right? Like, why do you have the back of my head?
Yeah,
what's going on here?
Yeah, whoa.
Yeah.
So now you can see.
Yes, it is a gift from God.
That's awesome. But his gift is road to having eyesight took a while.
A long road. It was like
Because this motherfucker said, no, I'm not going to get the frames that you guys sell here. Fuck it, I'll get them off the internet.
God, they were so expensive.
And I wonder why they don't work. I wonder why they won't fit. I don't know. Maybe because they weren't prescribed. But anyway, we thought we had the problem remedied. Because the motherfucker comes back last week and he's like, I can see.
Uh-huh.
And then, he and then over the course of the weekend, I'm like, oh, he's probably doing better, whatever. And he goes, damn, because he got contacts. He's like, damn, I ripped my contact. And I said, oh, we just throw the other one in and just, kind of Popeye it or whatever. He's like, no, I just had one. They just gave me one.
In their defense, their system was down for 3 days.
But what about your defense?
You really sound like the guy who would run around and get one contact lens. Like you
might as well. Even with the contacts they gave me for my right eye, it still isn't even that much better.
So wait, you've been dealing with this whole ordeal for what, roughly a month now?
Yes.
And you're still taking guff from these people going back. They're going, we'll give you something close to what you need.
No.
They were sitting there like, we would have sold you the fucking frame. I mean, it took you a week to even figure out that you had to get new glasses. This motherfucker was like, yeah. Lost them in the water at the.
I was actually just gonna say this has been going on long enough that I did not even remember where his old glasses went. Like, that's how long this has been going on.
I had to think of it too because he lost them down at the river. Yeah, is there a beach by the river? It's called at the.
I think they just call it the river.
Yeah, he lost them at the river. There's no ocean here.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, man. I was in Barbados, and I
don't know how they do it in South Carolina. But yeah, and then because I really had a foggy memory on where you had lost your glasses. But he sat here for a week like they were gonna come back.
Don't worry, they'll come home when they're hungry. They'll come home when they're hungry.
I mean, motherfucker acting like he left them at Denny's. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, just come back in, get a Grand Slam breakfast,
and we got you.
And we got your glasses. But now, speaking of sight, somebody saw us. Somebody recognized us,
dude. It's about time somebody saw us because we were on the verge of kind of revamping the show.
We were about to break up.
Yeah,
I was about to file papers.
Yeah, we were gonna put Shaq in the corner and fucking divide up our goods here.
Oh no, I'm not fighting for custody.
No, that's why I said
you can have all the visitation you want.
No, that's why I said you were putting him in the corner because I don't want him.
Yeah, take that motherfucker on the road with you.
Damn, just cut my mic. Cut my mic now. I'm good.
Well, see. That's the thing. I mean, I leave for Japan tomorrow morning.
What?
And when I come back,
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah, and
Konnichiwa. Is that really Japanese?
Yeah.
Konnichiwa.
Okay. When I come back, I don't know if I'm going back out on the road because there's been all sorts of issues with this vehicle I got, and now I leave tomorrow for 10 days. So when I get back, I'm gonna have to figure out either A, is this guy gonna pay to have this thing fixed, or am I just going to, leave it in his front yard on fire? I really don't know yet.
Well, how about this? We'll table that downer news, and we'll go back to the fact that we now are on X-Ray FM.
Woo!
But there's a little caveat to that. We have to tone down the curses.
So here's how it's going to work. We will still provide you this show as is.
In all its glory.
Not giving a fucking fuck. a fucking fucks of a fucking fuck. And if you don't if that's too many fucks for you, fuck your life, you hoe.
Wait, we have to...
You hoe, you broad, you bitch.
Are you just getting them all out your system right now?
I'm just running it down the line. I mean,
I actually installed just for this reason. I installed custom clips underneath the table that they can hold the ends for us, so we can have plenty of ends under the table. Hanging out.
Bring ends under the table. Yeah, because I don't know if you can go with us the way you like to use the N word so freely.
Have I used it today?
This motherfucker bust out like he Bill Maher. But here's the situation. We will update you on our Twitter at the Hype Podcast and on our Instagram and on the Facebook on the actual time we will be on. But plan to hear us on Thursday afternoon on X-Ray FM. Make sure you tune in. It's a Portland thing. I mean, support your boy. Give us love. We've been doing this hard for you.
What station was that? Was it
91.1, bitches?
91.1.
91.1 X-Ray FM.
Yep.
And you can check us out there. I mean, we are going to bring this to the radio, and we're going to turn the city upside down.
And just so you know, you can't say 91.1 X-Ray FM bitches, because I'm pretty sure they don't want that strung with curse words. Just so you know.
Even though the FCC might let the bitch fly.
I mean, you know, the FCC lets a lot of bitches slide. I know that.
I mean, if you guys know how it really works, it ain't a problem till you get a complaint.
Right?
No, that's exactly how it works. And that, I mean, it worked for Bill Clinton. It can work for us.
Yeah.
Damn.
The FCC does not sit around and listen to every radio station unless somebody complains.
Yeah.
Like Janet Jackson wouldn't have gotten in trouble if nobody would have complained.
That's what I was thinking about.
But see, I don't know.
You're always thinking about Janet Jackson.
Right?
We get listened to by the NSA, so they might put us on a little priority watch there.
Well, the NSA, they know you've heard us at our worst. I mean, we talked about how to get kicked off a plane.
Well, just be an Asian doctor, apparently.
But if you come back, you're gonna come back and be single, right?
Yeah. I'm recently single because of some extracurricular activities.
On whose part?
Well, on the ex-girlfriend's part, actually.
Oh.
Yeah,
but I mean, can you give us a little bit? Because the relationship is not just. It was kind of complex. Can you break down why the extracurricular was a problem? Because I mean, from what I've been told thus far, there's a pass that you can get to do the extracurriculars. So you want to explain the terms of that, or you don't want to look like a bitch ass? So just letting this girl run around, share her pussy around town.
You know me. I will show the bitch assness all day long. I don't give any fucks about that. So
was it a front door knob or a back door knob? Because everybody was getting a turn. Saying.
No, so kind of life on the road is strenuous on any relationship, and it was really my first long distance thing. So,
motherfucker sound like you're a rock star.
What kind of lotion do you use on the road?
Nivea,
coconut oil. Yeah, all day.
You got money if you use coconut oil. Where you going?
Anyway, back to me.
Okay.
So, living life on the road is strenuous on any relationship.
Yeah.
And so, her and I had an agreement. If you ever need some attention, you're feeling lonely, if you want to go out on a date, whatever you need to do,
here's my Sears card, get a diehard battery, and run it down.
Right?
Yeah. And so we had many talks about this. Like, hey, all you got to do is don't make me look stupid. Don't make me look like a fucking fool, right? Okay. So when I come to town and all your girls over in the corner like, psst, psst, oh yeah, this fucking guy here, ha ha ha. I'm like, okay, I know the joke, I can laugh too. Like, so they're not sitting in the corner like, oh shit, yeah, we gotta be cool around this guy. We can't talk about, things we would.
But even I don't get that. Even if she had a past, they couldn't just sit around and talk about it.
No. The thing was, it's kind of saving face.
Nobody's gonna run up to you and be like, "Oh man, you should have seen this dude with that big old dick. You let her fuck. You gave her the pass,
dog.
Boy, I'm talking about an arm.
Oh shit, nigga, you was out the game.
You talking about arm and hammer?
Yeah,
you were out the game, sir.
The neighbors know his name.
Yeah. He had that fucking baby arm with the kung fu grip.
Yeah.
You ain't never getting back in.
No, so we have long conversations about this, and we had a mutual understanding. Mm-hmm. All you had to do was not tear up your fucking pass, or not leave it at home. And sure enough, she decided she was just gonna leave it at home one day and not worry about it. So I had to push on.
And I have to rebuttal because I think that's a stupid fucking system. It's either on or it's off. Either it's open, it's just open season, or we keeping it closed. We keeping it closed until you come back through. I just think so because, man, who wants to keep a fucking dick diary?
No, I get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, hey, check my dick log. Does it match up with when I called you? Is that what?
Am I getting any money back on my dick taxes this year?
I mean, what is it? You gotta do inventory, like reconcile the list.
She's like, am I getting any return on my dick?
I'm like, hold on. Oh shit. I don't have a call to match up with this dick. That's what happened. You went through the dick log. And she didn't have a call. She didn't have a call to match up with one of the dicks.
She was cooking her dick books, dude.
That's what happened.
Damn.
That's what,
Just cooking her dick books.
If I got to oversimplify it, yeah. Just because you got dick log problems.
But listen. All I'm saying is if that's your issue, if you have an issue with the terms of this agreement, all you got to do is opt out. All you got to do is say, nah, that doesn't really work for me.
Let's just split.
Not even that. You can just say, like, oh, okay, I want to do the monogamous thing, just you and I. That's where it's going to be.
But basically...
Or you can say it's completely open.
But isn't that your reply after you caught her stepping in shit? Was, hey, this doesn't really work for me. That's what you said.
No. No. If that agreement to follow said set of rules doesn't work for you is what I'm saying.
But in essence, by leaving the relationship, you pretty much said, hey, that thing we were doing don't work for me.
Right, because it wasn't the thing we agreed upon.
Because you don't do it right.
Okay, so here's my question.
I need a girl that could do it right.
No, all it is, if you can't adhere to the terms of the agreement, then don't agree to it. I completely understand that. There's other avenues to pursue. I set parameters for this entire ensemble. She set parameters for this entire ensemble, we both signed on the dotted line and said, "Okay, this is how it's gonna be."
When you start talking fucking parameters in a relationship, you shouldn't be together.
Right.
It's not scientific. I mean, there's a logic side when it comes to relationship and love and whatever, but then there's this emotional side that just throws all that logic out the fucking window. It makes it make no fucking sense.
Dude, relationships don't fucking make sense anyway.
I have a question real quick. Are you a Vulcan?
No.
Okay, I had to check because you just said there's logic in a relationship and all that shit, and you like look at it from those sides. I had to be sure for a minute.
I mean, there's just a logic to it. You have to
hold on. Give me 1 second. Is there anywhere else you want to go with that? Because that was just out in left field, and I have no clue if that was a fucking home run.
I just had to make sure my homeboy wasn't an alien. Drinking the San Pellegrino in space.
Hold on. Let's just go ahead and stop it up for a second. So, when you make a comment like that, have something to follow it the fuck up. Seriously. Are you a Vulcan? Why? Because that sounds like some motherfucking shit Spock would say. God damn it, nanu. Fuck. Why I gotta make your jokes funny?
Yeah, really.
Why I gotta make your jokes about me funny?
Jesus Christ. You are just the sound guy. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
We're the comedy here.
We're the talent. Hit a sound. Hit a fucking sound.
That's hype podcast.
Hit a sound for Daddy and Daddy. Let us fucking get back to it.
You
all
mean
right?
Daddy and Mommy because you over here not in the pool and she getting all the word.
I have no clue what that even means, but
wow, I think he just tried to diss on the failure of your relationship. I think he just said your girl was getting used.
That's all right because she's blacker than him and she fucking
finally there's someone who's blacker than me.
Not in skin tone.
Oh
yeah. See, also gets it.
So that was like that's a real diss. That's a really fucked up thing to say to a black person. I have to say.
Hey, I don't see you over here defending him.
I just said that's a fucked up thing to say.
Yeah, but
I mean, there's plenty of ends under the table right there, and then he called you a subpar end under the table.
It's okay. I'll still be more of an end than he'll ever be.
I don't think he's striving for that. Yeah, I don't know.
Really
let me break something down for you. No white people want to be the N-word. I mean,
then why do they always want to dress like us and appropriate our culture?
Because they're still white. Because they still get to be white. Because they get to wipe that off.
Damn.
Hang on.
The same way a girl could dress like a hoe because she wants attention, but she can still go back to being plain Jane on Monday.
Damn, you just blew my mind.
Yeah, they are cool with being white. You will never ever meet a white person that goes, I really want to be black. Except for Rachel Dolezal or whatever her name was. I mean, it is very rare. I mean, white people, they will listen to all your music. I know white people who know hip hop better than I do, know all sorts, can cook all sorts of shit I can't. But to actually make them motherfuckers black, oh no, I'm good with that, dog. I'm good with that.
Yeah, you let us have everything up into the point to where they're like, yeah, go ahead and have all the trials and tribulations. We're like, no, y'all can have that shit.
I'm cool.
Back.
My neighbors don't think twice when shit gets stolen. That's what you say.
Nah, I ain't got to name my kid Tyrone.
Yeah. You know,
his name's Jeremy.
No, I have an ex-wife, not a baby mama. You know.
No, so that's what I've been dealing with relationship-wise, and you were the only person who has given me that side of it, and I completely understand what you're saying, but I also understand the damage is done. So now that the damage is done, what do you do?
You just move on. I mean, sure.
Yeah.
You know, there'll be another bus.
You about to go to Japan, dog. They love white men.
Yeah, but they're Asian, so
they still love white people.
That's cool.
They love the fact that we don't speak Japanese. I guess.
I mean, most of the world you're gonna go to, they're gonna dig white people. They're cool. You know, white people.
Yeah, we're the only assholes who don't like different colors.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
I was like, clearly, you've never been anywhere besides South Carolina because white people can go anywhere and they're like, "Oh my God, we love you," and then everybody else comes here and we're like, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
Yeah,
like you were like the 3 Knock Dead of fucking America. Like Indonesian people be like, "Hey," we're like, "Ugh."
What?
Who told this motherfucker to come in here?
Seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Damn.
That's how white people act.
Yeah, that's how white people act. I mean, and you know, they're starting to come to terms with it. I mean, because you know, you had this Bernie Sanders supporter. I guess he had enough, and he wanted to exercise his rights and let a couple shots off on a few people, a few members of Congress yesterday.
Dude, that guy was a Bernie Sanders supporter?
He was a Bernie Sanders supporter. Bernie Sanders had to actually come out and say, "Hey, I had nothing to do with it." Well, he didn't say I had nothing to do with it. Not like they had him in for custody.
No, I was going to say.
It wasn't like an episode of The Wire.
He just didn't support
I would
it.
fucking love if Bernie Sanders comes out and he's like, hey,
I called that hit.
I'm not a crook. I didn't fucking have anything to do with this shit.
I mean, but real quick, I just got to sidetrack it real quick. You know how, did you see Bernie Sanders announce for president?
No.
Bernie Sanders walks out, says, "Yes, I am running for president." I don't think he talked for more than like 3 minutes and was like, "Out, gotta go."
Get it done.
You know, everybody else is long with it. Bernie's like, "Nah, fuck it. Why waste the time?" But
Well, dude, he had to get back to working on his fucking DeLorean to go back to the future.
I know, yeah, Doc Brown right there. Doc Sanders.
No, seriously, man.
But this fucker. I mean, because I'm gonna call him a fucker. I can't even think of what his name is. He looks like the dude. He looks like John Goodman in The Big Lebowski.
Does he really?
Yeah, he looks just like that dude. And
I'm calm, dude.
The issue I have, because there were 2 mass shootings yesterday.
Right.
So there's one in San Francisco where the guy goes into the UPS center. He's a worker at the UPS center. He shoots 3 people, kills 2, and himself. And, you know, we don't talk names because, why promote their names? And fuck, I can't remember their names. Good weed. Anyway, so
oddly enough, the 3 Asian people died. That was weird. I thought that was really weird that 3 Asian people had been killed, including the gunman himself. And they had.
He wasn't Asian, was he?
That's what they said. Well, his last name was fucking Lee or some shit like that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He could have been.
No, this is what I don't get.
He could have been Chinakin.
No, this is what I don't get. Not only did they like involve some weird massage parlor angle into this whole mass shooting thing. They had the Korean reporter, and they were like, "Oh yeah, this 3 people shot and killed," and I'm assuming they were Asian because their name sounded Asian to me, or like Guatemalan, either one. But they were like, all 3 men visited this massage parlor on the same street, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, did he not? Was he the only one that didn't get a happy ending, or what?
No. The guy lived on that street. He didn't all go to that massage parlor.
Yes. They listen to the fucking article again. They said that they had
2 people visited the massage parlor,
and the
shooter lived there.
Yeah. So they all 3 had connections to that massage parlor. I don't know why. I don't know what weird angle they were getting at.
Because they work for UPS. That shit's hard on your back. Fuck. Man. I mean, nobody said nobody. I didn't. They had to translate his Mandarin. His Mandarin.
Yeah, his Mandarin buddy.
His Mandarin.
His
Mandarin. They had to translate it, but I don't think he said anything about happy endings. I don't know Mandarin that well.
Wow.
All I'm saying is that maybe they were fresh out of happy endings when he got there, and he was just fed up.
I mean, for the record, just to bring it back, because people did die, and it's
sad.
Pretty close to it just happening. I mean, what is it? Time or whatever. There's some fucking formula to comedy. Tragedy plus time equals comedy.
Right.
We're not giving it enough time, so you should show it. You should show it.
What is a reasonable amount of time?
I don't know.
When is 9/11 going to be funny?
Until it's not on the news every day. 9/11, it only took like a year for 9/11 to become funny.
That's true.
So for this, I would say about 4 or 5 months.
Yeah. Thank you,
Mr.
Peabody.
There's got to be some sort of algorithm to that. Like, damn well, some fucking nerdy kid was like, "Man, when
was this?"
Thanks, I appreciate that. some nerdy dude from MIT was like, man, this is gonna be what my cross thesis is about. This is gonna be fucking rad. Check this out, guys. This is when fucking terrible shit's funny.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there has to be some algorithm. I mean, I'm sure somebody at Google has it worked out.
Dude, I really want to know if like this guy who shot up a bunch of congressmen, did he use any like John Goodman's lines from The Big Lebowski?
You know,
that's what I really want to know.
So
you said he was dressed like him, so I see him. I'm just picturing this guy.
My issue is, I got less issue with him than the UPS guy, and that might sound fucked up, but at least because with the UPS guy shot people who were actually doing shit,
Right.
Or not doing shit.
Well, they were on the clock.
They were on the clock. They were actually doing shit.
The dude who shot at Congress.
Congress hasn't done shit for me. I don't know in my whole fucking adult life.
That is true.
And the other thing you have to consider, the guy who survives the UPS thing, what's his health care like? Congress guy, he gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. Yo, they're gonna be like, I mean, his robe is gonna be made of gold, even with his ass hangs out. You know, and
he gets the gold-plated hospital gown, bitches.
Straight up. I mean, that's the biggest irony to it. It's like, you know, because hey, you know, I do not promote violence in any way, but really, fuck those guys.
Dude, I don't even know why. I mean, I know why it's a big deal and it's on the news because it's a fucking mass shooting and they want to blow it up like it's some giant thing. Somebody just got fucking tired of Congress's bullshit. That's really what it is.
True enough.
That's what it boils down to. It's like the cashier that fucking gets yelled at day after day after day after day because people are just in shitty moods and they're mad because their coupons expired.
Well, and he popped out Republicans.
Yeah.
So they can't talk gun control.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm like, so where's the NRA?
Oh, dude, they're kicking back in their fucking barca loungers with their shotguns.
They're like, fuck that. No, we're not touching this one. We had no comment.
Watch how many people won't touch this with a fucking 100-foot pole.
But you know, the other ironic part is Trump issued a statement that morning, but when those people got slayed on the max here, it took Trump like 3-4 days.
Yeah, but see, you also got to look at too is where's the media skewed? So if this guy's Mr. Walter fucking John Goodman lookalike out here, what do you? Thank you for adjusting my mouthpiece.
Thank you for not concentrating, so I could just adjust your mic without you
noticing,
missing a thought.
No, I'm missing a thought. Please,
see,
I haven't had a complete.
You know what? I
haven't had a complete thought since 1997.
Should we just call you the finisher? Because you like to finish people's sentences, even when you don't know where the fuck they're going.
Even when I'm wrong.
We're gonna take your fucking mic away.
When somebody's gonna slap the taste out your mouth for that. Be like, just shut the fuck up, boy. boy.
No, but see, I find it interesting that you have all these. We'll just call them what they are: white men doing horrific things.
Yeah, there wasn't a brother on that field.
Yeah, but if there
I'm not trying to be funny, but there wasn't a brother on that field.
If there was, damn well that shit would have been all over the news, fucking blown up as some sort of race thing.
If he had been shooting,
yeah.
Oh yeah, that was Tyrone down there, busting caps.
Us white folks are just like oh, that was just Timmy. He was just disgruntled.
Yeah, see, if he would have been a certain shade of brown, we'd have been talking about terrorism.
Oh, dude, absolutely. That's what kind of blows me away. It's like they want to use these specific buzzwords for specific races and genders of people, and it drives me nuts. Like I mean,
because it was a black dude, he would have been trying to rob him.
Right? Yeah,
he would been trying to rob him. And then if it was a dude who looked like he was from, let's just call it Asia, because it is Asia. Because if you're in Europe, they'll call it Asia. If it's Asia, Middle East, if you're ignorant, you son of a bitch. If he's from the Middle East, then they've been like, oh, it's terrorism. It's just terrorism. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Because I still, in the back of my mind, I feel like some of these attacks are rooted in trying to take our rights away.
Dude, I 100% guarantee that there's some intent behind that. When these are orchestrated for, the criminal element, if you will, it's not just fucking one person who's just like, oh, yeah, I'm going to fucking go shoot up a mall or go blow up a train station. They're not doing that just to fucking go do it. They're doing that to incite fear and cause shit like that to happen. gun rights taken away, questioning liberties, questioning, our Second Amendment rights, our First Amendment rights, things like that.
I don't think he was concerned about any of that.
No, he was concerned about something.
He had lost his business within the last year, and he was sleeping in his van.
Right, much like me.
No, you're making money. You're on the road.
That's true.
I mean, you got enough money where you can leave.
But the bottom line is,
diss bitches.
Yeah, the bottom line is, people get fed up with being fucked, and they don't want to sit around and fucking take this shit, and they want people to recognize it. What are you gonna do to make people fucking sit down and listen?
I mean, I like to get fucked, but that's in the wrong hole, Albert.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what people were saying. Hey, you know what? This is America. I'm trying to hustle. I'm trying to get there. Everybody has to take a beating. But
all I want to know is how many of those congressmen were like, man, I wish I had a term limit now. Yeah.
None.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, true, because they still wouldn't be getting their fucking health care.
They get health care for fucking life, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude.
I mean, nobody's on Cobra.
Yeah. Dude, that shit is so fucking expensive, and it's horrible.
Cobra's a fucking killer.
Dude, seriously.
I got a dude that I work with. Hey, shout out to that guy. Thanks for talking to me after a month, because I told him he was a racist. Seriously. Dude didn't talk to me for like 2 months because he said some shit, and I was like, that's kind of racist, bro. I mean, I'm your friend. I'm just telling you. That sounds really racist.
Now, did he stop talking to you because he thought you was wrong, or because...
He stopped talking to me because I fucking verbally shit down his neck and told him he's saying some racist shit. And he had no way to come back from it.
So he's in the wrong.
Whatever. It is what it is. I know his intent.
Right. Dude, you could have been saving his life, and he's fucking poopy cranky pants about that.
Yeah, I could have been saving his life. But
yeah, he could have said that shit on the max, and Mr. fucking white supremacist American flag cape might have shanked him.
Slit his throat.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I know it was more anti-Akbar than it was.
So he probably would have joined it.
It was more like those people should hang out together in their place type shit.
Oh, dude! So somebody was gonna fucking roadside bomb him. You definitely want to stifle that.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely don't want to catch an IED.
Yeah,
but I'm not. I mean, and I'm not saying my Asian, Middle Eastern friends are all gonna do that, but I'm saying you're more likely to catch one if you're talking that shit.
Well, when you're talking that shit,
I mean, because my folks are gonna do a drive-by. Don't know why. Waste the bullets. Waste the fucking bullets.
No, you know what gets me is I actually saw this fucking thing the other day that I completely 100% disagree with, because it was just blatantly inaccurate. It had stats for Christians and Muslims side by side, and it was like murders because of Muslims, Islamic belief, blah blah blah,
religion,
and it has the certain it has like 121 in 2017, and then it gives you a list of years of how many deaths were caused by this particular religion, as it were, and it was like Christianity was like 0,000, and I'm like, that is fucking wrong.
That's very wrong.
Yeah, like if you look throughout history, Christianity has done the same fucking shit.
I mean, how many
Catholicism.
How many motherfuckers were sitting there in the South praising Jesus, lynching motherfuckers?
Yeah. In the name of Christianity.
In the name of Christianity, feeling very justified in their Christianity to treat people like lessers.
Yeah. It just fucking blew me away, because I'm like, dude, what do you, literally you're going back to like 1999 if you think that, that Christianity's never had anything to do.
There are still some white motherfuckers, if you walked up in their church, nah, you're not going to worship Jesus.
Here.
You ain't going to worship Jesus here.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, so we can at least count 8, because Dylan Roof, motherfucker who shot up the church in South Carolina.
But he didn't say that was in the name of Christianity.
Yeah,
he was inciting a race war. That's a whole different thing. That's a whole nother ballgame.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I really find it interesting, because me, I'm kind of a history nerd, that throughout the entire span of religion, since it's been religion, everybody fucking does that shit. We're right. Bam. We're gonna fucking kill you.
If you don't follow us, you out.
Yeah. That's why folks weren't fucking with Catholics. That's why JFK almost didn't get elected. He's a Catholic. We've never elected a Catholic before. Because, hey, they were like that old country shit. Fuck that. We don't want to be ruled by the fucking Vatican.
Well, I was going to say, that actually makes me really wonder, like, what kind of strings do you think the Pope could pull? If he was just like...
I never thought about that. Like, what could the Pope actually do? Because nobody ever goes, what is the power of the Pope?
I don't know a lot.
I mean, because the Vatican is his own sovereign country.
Right.
So he can do whatever the fuck he want. I guess he could declare war.
Yeah, like I don't know if he's like, does he have like Queen Elizabeth power? You know what I mean? Like
he has
runs
way
shit.
more power than Queen Elizabeth. She can't do shit.
Really?
Yeah, Queen Elizabeth can't do nothing.
I mean, she can just waddle around and fucking wave.
They just take care of her for the rest of their fucking life. Yeah. I mean, they just take care of that family.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, just imagine that. I mean, just think if we all had local monarchs around here and we just have to watch you roll around in your fucking Bentley driving around.
So it's just Parliament. Like, they don't do shit.
They don't do shit.
Wow.
They are there for, and you know, it's I guess it's sad and funny at the same time. The Queen's husband, Prince Philip, he had to retire.
From what?
Being king?
No, he was never king.
Oh.
He was never king because she's queen. You have to watch Elizabeth on Netflix. It's a full episode of why he is not king.
Interesting.
Because motherfucker, it is my blood, my bloodline. So you're not going to be king on top of me.
That is weird.
And he totally had an issue with it. Like when they did the coronation, they had to black it out because they didn't want him. They didn't want to show him on TV kneeling to her.
No fucking way.
Yeah, you got to watch it. But anyway, Prince Philip retired, and I guess all he does is show up at like parties and openings and shit like that. He just chills. Well, they just show up and shit. They don't do shit.
Dude, that's really interesting because I can't think of another job where you have absolutely like no fucking job description whatsoever. Like, is it? He's like, I'm retired. I'm just gonna fucking show up to parties. What did you do when you were fucking Prince Philip? You just showed up to parties.
Yeah, I mean that's all he did. Parties, openings, shit like that. It was not they couldn't make a law if they wanted to.
Weird.
Damn.
Dude, so yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. I want to know like what.
Yeah, you got to watch. John Lithgow plays. Shit, I can't think of his name. British Prime Minister. Come on, the most famous British Prime Minister.
I don't remember. I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember his name.
Not Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill. There you go.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Lithgow fucking kills it.
Does he? That's
awesome. Lithgow never lets down.
That's true. Yeah. No, I really want to know if if the Pope just calls up Trump now and he's like, hey, I want this guy fucking taken out. I want the Hype podcast stifled and ruined. Does Trump just go, aye, Captain?
Guess they're gonna find you in Japan.
I don't know if Trump really says aye to much. It's so funny. We could talk about Trump every fucking week because there's always a different piece of drama, and it's sad that we have to have a shooting to take us away from talking about Trump because it's.
Well, what's interesting is like all the major media outlets, like they didn't really talk about like the UPS shooting more than the congressional shooting. Like it's
and people died at the UPS shooting.
Yeah. But like regular hardworking citizens died.
I mean, some cats caught some hot ones over there in VA. I mean, brothers die in VA every day.
Yeah, some fucking assholes that don't do anything for us.
I mean, what you squinting for? You don't think brothers die in VA every day?
No, I do, but it's just sad that, like you said, San Francisco got swept under the rug and people actually died.
Yeah, I mean, and the fuckers just won a world championship.
And to make matters worse, people's packages were delayed.
Yeah.
Man,
where's that shit?
What, are you going back to being the sound guy now?
If you're missing your fucking cues,
yeah.
I mean,
he's over here busy fucking talking.
He's trying to talk instead of do sound. Are you familiar with the soundboard, sir? I ask once again. Are you familiar with the soundboard, sir?
Aye, Captain.
You know something I want to get familiar with is how you feel about the Warriors winning the NBA Finals. That's what I have to make you familiar with this. You fucked up my goddamn segue. You didn't have one.
That was fucking dope. That was dope. I went from tragedy to celebration right there. and then you go, oh, Shaq, are you picking your ass over there? Yeah, blah blah blah. But, hey, you know what? Let's talk about the Warriors because nobody's brought up the Warriors before.
He did have a good segue because he said they just won a championship.
They just won a championship.
Go ahead, Doug.
I mean, it's ironic and sad that they're having their parade the day after this happened. Really? Yeah, they had their parade today.
Yeah, the championship parade.
Yeah, championship
parade.
It's
all over the news.
Yeah,
cool.
And they're not going to the White House.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Hold on. Let's just run down the series now. Shaq doesn't believe me. I said Warriors in 5. You can go ask Junior. I said Warriors in 5 before the series started. But, fuck your life if you don't believe me. But I thought it was a series that went one game too long because
it was like that Cleveland game.
The Cavaliers just don't have an answer.
Dude, they have Kevin Love, which is like the worst thing you can have. Kevin Love sucks, dude. That guy is a fucking he's terrible at life. He's terrible at basketball. I don't know why.
Why are you talking about Kevin Love like that?
Because he's from Lake Oswego. And
you know the guy?
I know Kevin Love, yeah.
Okay, I know you.
I mean, not personally. We're not fucking boys and shit because he's a douche capoo.
He's a lot younger than you, isn't he?
No, God, no. He's like 30, 32.
Oh, he's like 25 or something.
No, he's not that young.
Okay.
Yeah. No, dude, it's so ridiculous. Like
he looks lost sometimes.
All the fucking time, dude. It's fucking hilarious. Now, that was the worst. First of all, the worst refereed game, like final series ever that I've ever seen. Yeah. Because you're gonna sit here and go one way when LeBron and Durant are jawing at each other, and then you're gonna go a completely different way when Draymond Green gets all fucking pissy and starts like shouting obscenities at you.
Well, that shit with Draymond, and that's where the NBA really, really fucked up.
Dude, yes.
Was that game 2?
Yes.
Where, all right, we gave Draymond a technical. Oh, Draymond got a second technical. You know what? We didn't give it to him. We gave it to the coach. My bad.
But
it's like even the commentators were like, I know that scorer. I've known the statistician for many years, and they never mess up. I don't know what happened here.
Right?
Because that shit looked real fucking shady, my man.
Well, and they pointed right at him. They were like, "Bam, Draymond Green, that's you." And they were like, "Oh no, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna slide that over there for you."
But the thing is, don't let that be the reason.
No, but see, here's the other thing. That's not the first time this shit's happened. If you remember, when Cousins played for Sacramento, they were up here in Portland. He got ejected on a second technical. They brought him back out to shoot free throws because they said, "Oh, no. We reversed the technical onto Portland." So that's not the first time they've just blatantly like blown a call.
Well, I have to ask you as an NBA fan, when has Cousins ever played in a game that fucking mattered?
No, that's true.
I mean, he has never played in a game that fucking mattered to anybody.
No, but the only reason I bring him, and you are absolutely right, but the reason I bring him up is because this is like, to me, definitive proof that the NBA is in one way or another fixed.
Well, there was no way they could fix that ass whooping. I mean, really,
and that's kind of my point.
Because the beating was coming. We knew the beating was coming.
That's kind of my point.
You made me wait through 3 other fucking series to watch the beating.
Yeah, but if you look at the overall, we talked about this earlier this week. If you look at the overall money that the NBA Finals generates, and the amount of money that refs, players, all the staff make.
Your figure for fucking refs was ridiculous. Like, I still can't. You need to come up with some fucking facts to prove that refs get $1 million a game.
No. All I'm saying, because there's three rotations of refs, things like that.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if it's the same crew, but I know that there's 6 total. And this entire article talked about how they make upwards to $10 million more if the longer the series goes. So cumulative.
The $10 million more. The venue, the owners make $10 million more. The refs are not making $10 million.
No, the refs aren't making $10 million a piece. No, they're making cumulative as a whole. So if it goes to Game 4, they're making, call it $6 million. And then if it goes to Game 5,
you need to grab this article because it's starting to stink because it really feels like you're talking out your ass.
No, it just feels like you're bad at math.
That's really a lot. Does. No, that's just a lot of money to pay a fucking ref.
No, for example, let me break this down to you.
If the refs as a collective made $6 million off the NBA Finals, I would ask them motherfuckers to suit up and fucking play.
Right?
Because the players don't collectively make $6 million off NBA Finals.
Yeah, they make a lot more than that, actually.
They don't make $6 million.
They make a lot of fucking money, especially if they win. So basically, how it breaks down is you get 6 refs. We'll say 6 refs making $2 a piece, right? So that's $12.
I understand math.
Over the first game.
I just said your figure.
Over the second game.
I'm saying your sum is too high.
Over the second game, if they make $4 that game, 6 refs, that's $24. So 24 plus 12. That's how they're accumulating. So the overall that all of them are making, cumulative would be upwards to 10 million. Not 10 million per game.
And I'm saying what your formula equals sounds like bullshit. I'm not saying that they don't. I'm not saying the whole formula is incorrect. I'm just saying the end sum, it sounds like bullshit. That's just what I'm saying.
Dude, there's only one way to settle this. We become NBA Finals referees.
No, you just look up the goddamn article.
Really?
Which you can't
really?
find.
On fucking Wikipedia? You want me to look it up right here? I'll look it up right now.
I don't know. Do you know how to use that shit?
I'll look. Apple product? No,
obviously,
actually I don't.
Yeah, because you don't know how to fuck with no high quality shit.
Don't you have a cell phone?
Isn't this like 9 years old though?
No.
No? How old is this thing?
It's 2. I just got it.
It's two. Like, did you have its birthday recently? What's going on here?
Shit, you put $2,400 down on something. You have its birthday. I think it's cheaper to have a kid than get a Mac.
Damn, we should look that shit up too. How much does it cost to deliver a baby?
I really don't want to know that. Honestly,
Don't want to know that.
You should know that.
I gotta know that eventually. I don't want to be like asked out. It's like, oh, I did not expect that.
You gonna put another you around here?
Yeah, he's gonna make a little you.
I don't think the world can handle like another half of me.
No, I don't think you could handle you.
I can handle me.
Yeah, you'd be like this little motherfucker right here.
I'd see why everyone doesn't like me that much.
It's not that people don't like you.
I'm obnoxious as fuck.
You're not obnoxious. It's hard to describe what you are.
No, it's not.
Is he obnoxious?
Please try it.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe he's obnoxious. Yeah. Obnoxious. I reserve that for somebody. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
I think that's.
Each ref over the entire season, including the finals, makes up to between 100 and 550,000. So it's all 82 games, not just the finals.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so as I said, your formula was fucked up. Hit that Price is Right thing.
How is my formula fucked up?
Because you said over the course of the finals.
Right.
Oh,
the refs that go. I'm with you. I'm with you so far. But those refs.
Oh, those refs that work the whole season.
Yeah, including the finals.
So much the players make? Let's say.
Let's see how much they make for NBA Finals games. If I can use this fucking contraption. No, I don't want to look up Quora. I want to fucking Google.
Damn, before he switched out, I saw that the refs for the WNBA only make $600 a game.
Oh yeah, dude.
The WNBA is not legit. They're laundering money through that league.
That shit is so sad.
I didn't know there's only been like 1 or 2 dunks in the WNBA history.
Oh, dude, like in the history of women's basketball, anywhere in the world. I
thought it was like one of those things where like they treat it like it's going to the moon. Like we did that shit, and it's done.
They have a fucking press conference about it afterwards.
Which again, why have we only done that like once?
Well, we haven't gone to the moon again because we cut NASA's budget. So NASA couldn't afford to send anybody to the moon.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's why we don't have a space shuttle. Don't you think it's kind of odd that we do not own a reusable vehicle to go to space?
You know, I really find that awkward. But if you've seen the movie, have you seen the movie Life with Ryan Reynolds, the new one?
No,
with him and Sam. No,
dude,
no,
that shit.
You said Ryan Reynolds.
That shit is the creepiest fucking movie ever.
I barely saw Deadpool.
Really?
Wow.
Like barely?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, Green Lantern scarred me.
Yeah. I'll give you the hype on that.
I expected Green Lantern to be a black dude.
That shit was gonna be great.
There was nothing wrong with Green Lantern.
What was right about it?
Nothing, but still. There was nothing wrong with it.
I mean, you know.
It told a story, but it was a shitty perception of it.
You know what? There's nothing wrong with tofu. You know what I'm saying?
As long as you ain't fucking with it.
Yeah, there's nothing right either.
Have you actually ever eaten tofu?
Yes, I've eaten tofu.
I've never eaten tofu.
Yeah, next time we go to Mongolian, just throw some tofu in there.
Huh.
They have it.
So cumulative teams increase their cap pool by $12 million in the playoffs. So as an
it doesn't say how much the player makes.
No, each individual player.
No, because Damian Lillard was donating his.
Oh yeah. No, I'm sure it's probably just like bonuses.
You know, fuck you, Damian Lillard. If I have somebody to donate, I'd donate something too.
Right?
Oh, so it's a heart.
Yeah, we can be all fucking high and mighty when we're making millions, bitches.
I know. I mean, man. I mean, because maybe you know what? I probably donate more of my income than he does.
Percentage wise, I could see that.
I probably do.
Yeah.
I probably do. I don't really think about it.
Yeah, I mean, the cumulative equivalent of donating a Porsche would be like you donating an hour of your time.
Yeah,
there you go.
I donate my time to up and coming DJs. Hey, shout out to Andre. Hopefully one day you stop ripping shit off YouTube.
Would will you give him a round of applause so he fucking feels better so we can get out of here? Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Hold on.
Give me accolades, damn it.
You know what? Gotta announce the date for the McGregor, the Mayweather-McGregor fight.
Yeah.
August 26th.
August 26th, dude. Floyd Mayweather hopefully gets his ass beat. I hope Conor McGregor fucking accidentally kicks him in the face.
That would be great to see on TV.
That would, hey, just get disqualified. I don't give a fuck.
I hope, no, just the epic
that would be bigger than the biting off of the ear.
It really would be. Just like completely by accident, like Mayweather slips him, gives him the back, and McGregor's just fucking instincts just kick in, and he's just rear naked chokes.
Sorry, I forgot.
Nobody's giving him McGregor a fucking chance.
Dude, I hope Mayweather gets fucking knocked out. Just like flat out knocked out like Apollo Creed in Rocky.
Because I hate this. Mayweather, I'm sorry you're one of the greatest fighters of all time because it is boring as fuck to watch you fight.
Dude, he's not even a fighter. He's a little namby-pamby. He fucking dances around the ring the entire time.
How about you step in the ring for 12 rounds?
With him, I will. Okay. I got 100 fucking pounds on that guy. I got 100 pounds on that guy. I will fucking kill him.
We already had a podcast about this.
Yeah. I only got to land one. That's it.
You think you could just haymaker him out?
I want to see this shit after him and McGregor.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather, please hit us up.
Dude, that would actually be dope because I gotta say, as much
I bet you could endorse Fanta after that.
Right. No, as much as I think Floyd Mayweather's like a LeBron James and just a fucking tool bag, I think that would be an awesome endeavor to fight him because number one, he's an extremely smart businessman that can't even read Dr. Seuss books. So that fascinates me as well.
Hey, I told you before, I knew plenty of old motherfuckers that could count money.
Right. Oh, yeah.
I met an old motherfucker too that can count money. And ask him to read? Nah,
I'm good.
Oh, boy.
And this guy fucking sets up his performances to make a killing. He really does.
Oh, yeah, because he's making, 3-4 times more than McGregor?
Oh, dude. He made what? God, I think his last fight, it was like somewhere insane where he made like $30 million in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, like some
I don't
shit.
even know who the guy was. All I remember was Pacquiao.
Yeah, that's the last I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that Pacquiao fight because some egghead motherfucker tried to come up and talk to me.
Yeah.
I was so ready for Pacquiao to win. I was so sad.
Dude, you don't let Pacquiao win against Mayweather. You don't. You just don't. Like
Pacquiao.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Pacquiao took a dive.
Jesus Christ. I bet he did. I bet he did. He made those fucking,
He took a dive. He
made those God comments about like sluts and slut shaming and all that or whatever the fuck he said.
Oh, no, he said something bad about homosexuals.
That's what it was.
And then Nike dropped him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so he had to get back in the ring and get punched in the face.
That's a whole freedom of speech thing. You know what? Hit the song. Let's get the fuck out of here. This is the Hype Podcast. I am DJ Oso Fresh.
I'm the host with no name.
And I'm Swiss Michaels.
And we are kicking it with you every single week. Don't forget to check us out on, what is it?
X-Ray FM.
Yeah.
91.1.
91.1 X-Ray FM. You can check us out. We will be clean. We'll still play the song.
Well, they'll keep it clean. I might throw in a few beeps here and there just to, censor myself.
Oh, you're gonna censor yourself?
Well, I mean, maybe I might just have to be like beep.
Will you really say beep, or are you just gonna let us edit it out?
I don't know. Maybe I might have to self-edit.
I mean, will you be able to not drop N-bombs all the time?
Yes, my beep.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What's my B?
My beep.
That sounds even more retarded. I'd rather you just say the word.
Looks like you got yourself a new boo.
He said my beep. Hey, this is the Hype Podcast. After the podcast, we want to thank all you loyal listeners for fucking with us this long. And you can hit us up on the Hype line, 442-999-HYPE. Make sure you check us out, xray.fm if you're not in the area. But the Hype Podcast is making real moves. It's time to go. Let's get out.
Bye, Felicia.